And now, let's get started and roll that intro. Hi everyone, Ems here again. Welcome back to my channel and to my small kitchen. I hope that you guys enjoyed my previous videos. In today's episode, we are going to make seafood mung bean soup or seafood Monggo soup. There are a few steps that I am going to share today. First, the traditional way. Mung beans should be soaked in water overnight before cooking. The soaking process shortens the cooking time and makes the bean softer and easy to digest. Second, I will show you how to peel and devein the prawns. The prawn heads and shells will be used for stock, and this will be the base for mung bean soup. Third, I will demonstrate on how to clean the squid and take out the skin. I soaked the beans overnight and the beans are starting to sprout and the volume has increased to more than doubled. If you forgot to soak the beans overnight, you can cook the beans using pressure cooker, which is much faster. Or if you don't have a pressure cooker, it is still okay, but it will take a longer time to cook the beans. Wash the beans under running water and put inside a pot or saucepan. Add water and then start cooking the beans. While waiting for the beans to cook, I am going to devein the prawns. Devein is not harmful if eaten. First, twist the head, then using your kitchen scissors, cut the back of the prawn and remove the shell. Using the tip of your paring knife, take out that thin black line. Repeat the same process for each prawn and then wash and dry. Now, we are going to make the prawn stock using the heads and shells. And this will be the base for our seafood mung bean soup. Heat up the cooking pot and add a little amount of oil. Then, saute the prawn heads and shells until you can see the brown bits at the bottom of the pot. Continue to stir and add water. Bring to boil and simmer for about 30 minutes. Remove the scum from time to time. Now, the stock is ready. Strain and transfer this into a container and set aside. Check the beans if it is already cooked and the texture becomes mushy. Let us now clean up the squid. This is a medium-sized squid. We are going to divide this into two, the head and the body tube. Start by holding the head and slowly pull out the internal organs. Take out the ink sac and do not throw this because you can use this for squid ink fried rice or pasta or other dishes. Cut below the eyes separating the tentacles from the head, and then take out the mouth. Then, remove the pen or the transparent skeleton and discard. Wash the squid and take out the skin. It is recommended to take out the skin for more appealing presentation, but of course, it is a matter of personal preference. Once the squid is cleaned, slice the fin and then slice into rings. Now, let us start preparing the vegetables. First, slice the tomatoes. Using your knife, remove the root of the garlic and then crush and mince it. Peel the ginger using a paring knife, or you can use a tablespoon or teaspoon to scrape off the skin and cut into pieces. Using mortar and pestle, pound the ginger. Clean the onion by cutting off the roots on the top and then slice the onion into strips. Rough cut the spring onions and cut the green chili into half. Wash and dry the malabar spinach or the alugbati and then trim the leaves and the stems. You can also use other green leafy vegetables if the malabar spinach is not available. Same goes with the moringa leaves or malunggay or kamunggay in Bisaya. Wash and dry and then pluck the leaves. Heat up the pan and add a little amount of oil. Sauté the aromatics by adding in the garlic and onions, then mix. Add the ginger and tomatoes, then toss or shake your pan. Add in the squid and prawns, then gently mix. Shake again to avoid sticking. Add the cooked beans and then pour in the prawn stock. When the bubbles start to come out on the side of the pan, add the spring onions and green chili and then stir. Pour in the fish sauce. Let it boil and season with ground black pepper. Add the alugbati and malunggay and then mix and simmer for a bit. Always taste and adjust according to your preference.
Just a bit of salt.
Do not overcook the squid and prawns. Now we are going to plate our seafood mung bean soup. There are many ways of cooking mung bean soup back in the Philippines. Some people, they like it with coconut milk or ginataang munggo or Monggo soup with langka or with mais or even with kalabasa.
Ayun, okay lang. Ano lang. Masa na yung gawa na?
Mukha akong pamangkulaan kaya ka-action na gani.
Okay.
Sorry. If you are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button below and hit like and click the notification button so that you'll be updated for our next episode.